Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just a regular matchup. A battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10 now. Tailback with another carry. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He spins out of a tackle. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The pass rush closing in. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Takes the handoff. It's Hernandez. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Catch made on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Washington State will have the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
California offense will take over. First and 10.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. A handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Defense is coming after him. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Washington State 7, Cal 3.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Here we go.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
He's brought down near the base.
The game makes it second and medium.
Brings up second down.
Handoff heading left. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Working his way inside the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Washington State's offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After that incompletion, it's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Washington State.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So California's offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaks loose at the 40. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the linebackers, really the quarterback and the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Washington State offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. Cal's offense takes the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Off target and incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Washington State Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Mateer. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30, inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Cal. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good, and they still trail by 4, 21-17. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Washington State Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It's incomplete. It's now 2nd down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Testing the right side here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Okay, ready?
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
Here's the second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. To the air, it's Mateer. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. He steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Washington State's offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Cal, 31. Washington State, 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Washington State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Cal's offense back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, we don't want to make a story where there's not one, but let's not forget this guy threw a couple picks last week. He looked a little uncomfortable. Today, he not only looks more comfortable, he's got a nice lead.
Big chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Golden Bears are in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
Coming up, second down and goal. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Washington State offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. That defense is going to give it to you. Take it every time.
Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down lead in this football game by more than a possession. They obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to run it. Will he score here? Touchdown, Cal. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Washington State. This offense really clicking. Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be brought down.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.